right, hello there, people of the internet. My name is Oduor Jagero, and this is Dialogues with Jagero. We have always spoken about land. We have always spoken about those, jobs or works. What do you call them? Things that are always said that this is a man's world, and women are not mostly there. If they are there, they are marketers. They are doing other things that are not necessarily, high level. Today, because Dialogues with Jagero, I am always having, deep conversations about life, about jobs, and about how people come from the very small things and then they go all the way up. I have my friend, Caroline. I like the name Kirigo. I like the name Kirigo a lot. So, Kirigo Macharia. Have you considered yourself calling yourself Kirigo Macharia?
Kirigo is a name that I'm called by people who are so close to me.
Okay.
Like when you go home, no one knows my English name. They just call me Kirigo.
Kirigo.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a unique name in the Kikuyu setup.
It's
not very many people are called like I am called. Yes.
Where are you? Where in Kikuyu land is that from?
That is from my mother's side. Yeah, my mother comes from Nyeri.
Nyeri. Othaya?
No, Tetu.
Tetu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mother comes from Tetu.
Yeah.
I see. And your father's place?
Kiambu.
Kiambu.
Yes.
Oh, just stone throw from here.
Yes. Yeah, less than an hour.
Less than an hour. You guys are so privileged. The people that come from Kiambu, when we set up to go to the village, it's a very, very long journey.
Yeah.
And I see you guys laughing at us every December when roads are stuck.
When you're carrying bicycles in the buses.
I think we don't do that anymore.
I see those Bukinya buses when...
Yeah, those Bukinya buses are crazy.
Yeah.
Today we want to talk about land, and we want to talk about women in those kind of spaces.
Yes.
And I am very excited to talk to you about this thing. My friend who is called Moses, Moses is building in Ngong right now. He showed me his house the other day, Imefika Gorofa, and now he's just finishing. He's telling me that he spent about a few millions building it, and he's so happy about it. My other friend called Evans James, my cousin actually, is living in Ngong. And he lives next to the mountain. When the sun comes down, you can actually see the horizon and the beautiful sun. And he's a guy who really likes sports, so he likes running a lot there and taking photos at the tip where there are wind, whatever.
The windmills.
Yes, the windmills. So I have land in a village. And so today I want to speak about land. Yesterday we talked about something called wash in our show with Odhiambo Tieno, and that's really gone viral. And people are very interested in knowing the best ways of living their lives. If they have money, how do I spend it so that money helps me in the future? Okay, so I want to speak with you about land. I want to speak with you about your story. So most of the time when somebody comes to Dialogues Jagero, I ask them, how are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I am building.
You're building.
Yeah,
Tell me a little bit more of you doing great. Yeah, Kenya. So right now, people are saying that Kenya is a very tough place to live in, especially Nairobi. How are you doing yourself?
I'm doing well. I am thriving in this season. Yes.
When you say you are thriving, what does that mean?
I mean that my shop is open.
My shop is open.
I had breakfast this morning.
Okay.
I have a roof over my head. I have a clean health bill. And I am thriving.
Yeah.
Yes, we are open. We are continuing. Yeah, that is enough.
What does thriving mean for you?
Thriving means that I'm well. Number one, I'm healthy. Number two, I'm not in lack of my basic needs. Yes, that I am thriving. Yes.
That usually comes from a very biblical point of view. Do you consider somebody who is a lover of the book? Somebody who wakes up in the morning and prays to our Lord Jesus Christ, to bless the day ahead, to manage your life, and so on and so forth?
It's acknowledging that God is there, He exists, acknowledging that all I am, all that I have, is courtesy him. Because he asks a little thing, like adding to your life. You cannot. What can you do?
Yeah.
You know? That shows me that I entirely don't belong to myself. I belong to someone that has intentionally created me to do something that he wants to achieve through me. Yes. So I must keep in step with the spirit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to ask a little bit about yourself. I was born in the village, and then I took off from the village and came to the city of glasses, Nairobi. And my life has taken a complete different turn.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about your life. Where were you born? Where did you grow up?
I was born in Nyeri PGH Hospital. Yes, on a Saturday.
Yeah.
7th Saturday. It was on a 7th. I cried around 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Ilikuwa sherehe. So
Sherehe ya dini?
it was a Saturday. You know how Saturdays and weekends are associated with party and all that. So it was a good day to be born. And it was a January. Yes. Yeah, that's when I was born. Raised there for a little while. Went to Kirinyaga sides of Moya. Started my education. Embu County. We kept on touring Murima.
Yeah.
Yes, touring.
So you'd call yourself a village girl? Would you call yourself somebody who was born in the village or somebody who was born in town?
I'm born in I have a mix of being born in the village and living in town. Yes, I have a blend of those two personalities. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was it like living in a blend of town and a blend of the village?
It was beautiful because you're able to see life in different perspectives. You're able to enjoy the good life of the village and the good life of the city. So you're able to have those two experiences, which builds to who you end up becoming. Yes, and seeing life in a different way from both perspectives.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you, I went to your office the other day. It was looking lovely, all
Thank
carpeted,
you.
with a very nice boardroom, with a
Thank
very
you.
nice office overlooking Gong Hills.
Asante.
When you were growing up as a young girl, what were your dreams?
I wanted to be an air hostess. Yes.
Tell me more about it.
I wanted to be an air hostess. If not an air hostess, I wanted to be a chef because I enjoy cooking, I enjoy being in the kitchen, rediscovering new recipes, and getting to recreate. And that's how I energize, by the way. And I enjoy making meals for people.
You enjoy making meals for people, even to date?
Yes.
Is that so?
Yeah, I do.
Are you a baker?
I make nice chapatis. I make food, good food.
The doctor told me I can never take chapatis anymore.
Yeah, but you can take chapati made from something else.
They don't taste good.
Like the gluten ones.
Yeah.
You just need to alter your taste buds
Yeah?
and be creative. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a very big struggle for me. I like chapatis. The other day I put up a post on Dialogues with Jagero, and I was telling people that look at this chapati that the doctor told me that I shouldn't be taking anymore.
Yeah.
You know, but the gluten ones, the things that are healthy are not very sweet, right?
Yeah, but they're very wholesome. They're going to make you feel different.
Sounds like you are into that too, like, making food that is healthy. Do you also make food that is healthy?
Yeah, I'm very big with probiotics.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, I make my kefir, my kombucha, yogurt. So I like those things. There's even one time I had a yogurt shop. So yeah.
A yogurt shop?
Yeah.
They're in Congo somewhere.
No, in Isiolo.
In Isiolo?
I will sell yogurt, fresh milk, and mala. Yeah.
So when you finish your secondary, where do you go to?
When I finish my high school, I go to Thika. Yeah. I go to a college. I go to study sales and marketing. Yeah.
Because that now starts to make sense.
Yes.
About the trajectory of your life.
Yes.
Without interrupting you, now I want you to tell me the story from there. How do you move from the college? What do you do first? Yeah.
So I go to college. When I'm in high school, people say what they're going to do. There was this biology teacher who used to tell us. I was in a day school in the village, so he used to tell us, mkitoka shule mtaparara, you should enjoy this time you're in school, you know? And immediately, I started knowing that whatever I speak and I confess, that shall be so in my life. And I said, no. Mimi naenda kutafuta kazi Nairobi, and I'm going to get money. So, in college, I started talking to people. I'm a good people's person, so I started making new friends, meeting new people, and asking for opportunities. And I met this guy who does production, and they're also doing set books. And I started marketing set books. Remember, I'm still a student. So what do? I shift my classes from main campus to town campus, and I be going in the evening. So I start going to high schools. I'm still a student at 17 years. I had not even become an adult. So I start walking to high schools, talking to people, telling them, we can bring these set books, act them, and it can impact your students. I was given an opportunity by the high school that I used to work with, to study, sorry. I went there, and it was beautiful. It was nice. I used to do poetry in high school. I used to say poems and all these things.
Love poems?
Yes, I loved poetry. I used to write at some point, but I now focused on other things. So that's how I started. After that one, I got an opportunity at a sacco in Githurai. They wanted people who can sell their loans. And for you to sell loans, you must first group people. So, in Thika, I started grouping the boda
What do you
people.
mean by that? Because also something that's a very interesting part of life that a lot of people do not know about. What do you mean by grouping people?
It means enabling people create relationships where they can benefit from. Yeah, so I'll walk to boda people, tell them, hi guys, I'm from this place, and I will want to show you what you can do to make impact in your lives through a SACCO that is willing to finance your needs. So I'll talk to shopkeepers, form groups, attend those groups, teach them about SACCOs, and that's how I started. So people would call me, habari yako mwalimu. Remember, I'm maybe at this juncture, maybe 18.
Yeah.
Yes.
Were you like you 18? You were still very small, even in body, right?
Yes. I was not as I am right now.
Yeah.
I was a little bit slimmer. But I had something that was my confidence that could not match my age.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could do it. When I did it to one person, it motivated me to do it to the next person, to the next person, to the next person. And after that, I brought a whole team together, but I still didn't feel home. So where I was living as a student, you live with your friends. I lived with one girl, and it was in Thika, and this time the landlord is also constructing a building on the upstairs of where we're living.
Yeah.
So sometimes
Building as you live.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you're a student, you don't have much choices because of your financial capacity. So these houses were cold, Jagero. They were so cold. So one day I went where they're constructing just to bask. And I meet this person. It's called Victor. And Victor was the cousin to the owner of the building because he was using bricks now to bring up the building upwards. So he had come to see what he's doing. I tell Victor, hi, how are you doing? Amazing, you've come to Basque also? He said, yeah, I'm coming to see what my cousin is doing over here. Yeah, as I enjoy the weather. So, and I told him I live here and I'm also coming to enjoy the weather. It's cold inside. And that's how we started a conversation. He asked me, what do you do? I'm a student that also does sales and marketing. And he tells me, there's this and this organization that is looking for salespeople. Do you think you can come for an interview? I went. That evening, we met for coffee when he's with other people. And they were like, yeah, this will join our team and will be great. So I went for the interview, got the opportunity. As you see the merchandisers you see in the supermarket. Yeah, that's where I was supposed to start. And I went. I was so hungry to be something, to be something out of my life, you know?
Yeah.
I'm young. I have a lot of energy. So that's how I got that opportunity. I started at the current, it used to be called Chania supermarket around.
So these people wanted people to sell for them.
Yeah.
When I go to the supermarket, I see somebody next to Nivea shop.
I'm sure you've met
Nivea mini shop.
Yes.
Then you go somewhere, you get people for Colgate. And then you go to another place, you get people for Hanan.
I'm sure when you're getting to the mall, you found some ladies or guys wanting to hand over
the flyers. Yes.
They're telling you, hi, you want to buy land?
Oh, I see. Yes.
That's where I started. My induction I was told to stay with one guy, to sit with him over there. He's going to take me through the flyer and the brochure. And that's how I'm supposed to go to work. And I was excited. There's an opportunity for me. So I went there.
Were you thinking about land or were you thinking about a job at that moment?
At that moment, I was thinking about making something out of myself and being great in my own capacity and in my own way.
Okay.
Naturally, I'm a very result-oriented person and competitive. So when we go for games, like when we are playing Scrabble, I play Scrabble with my friend. So I don't want to lose. So until I win is when we're going to close this game, you know?
Yeah.
And that makes me...
You're one of those people that came up with strange words.
Yes. And I'll put words and my friend will be like, no, stop guessing too much. You know, I tell her, just put it. And when I put it and she confirms with the dictionary, I get 10 points. So that's the grit I have for trying things. So this time, I'm here. I've gotten this opportunity. I did not know in the back of my mind that people open doors at a particular time. I was not seeing those boundaries. So, near Subuhi, I'm there by 7. Malls open at 8:30, but I'm there at 7. Everyone that I see, I give a flyer. I spoke to them. I smiled at them. I used to stand until my legs swell because I came there at 7. Yeah. So I have the whole day to myself. The challenge was, how many people are you going to speak to? And the opportunity is in 1 or 2 people. So you never know who this person is. You know? So my odds were very high. So I had to leverage on time and numbers. And that's how the management started saying, this girl gets here very early in the morning. In a very short while, I had already had 5 members join, including a Chinese person that I had convinced. And these people were like, she just came the other day, you know? Within no time, I had already known the organization, known the management. They were coming to the mall. They started speaking to me. They didn't think I knew them, but I knew them. So I said, yeah, I know you're so-and-so. You've been doing so-and-so. And that was it. So from there, I stayed for like 3 months. I started feeling like this thing is not giving. In less than 3 months, I went to insurance to do life insurance. To do life insurance now.
Really?
Yes. I did it for a week, and I was like, this thing is not for me. I remember one guy who took us to her auntie, who was dependent on a wheelchair. So at that point, I was so grateful I have my feet. You know, I used to see beauty in the slightest of things. But I used to feel it in me, I'm made for more. I'm made for something bigger that is not what I'm doing right now. But I taught my spirit to be grateful at all times for what I have at this moment. So I saw that I have feet that she would have wanted to have the feet that I have, but she didn't. So still, I started now getting to know people. Someone was calling me for an opportunity. You know, there's these people who want a cashier to sell in a stall in Thika.
Before you go there, I want to circle back and come back to what do you think about people that, because I see that you're not complaining, but you've started realizing that there are things that you have that others do not have. In life, what do you think about the people that do not know what they have? So they have hands, they have feet, but most of the time they're just not doing anything with it. They are complaining, they are whining, they are not getting out in the morning to go and do and fend for themselves. I have seen this with relatives. I have seen this with friends. When you see such kind of people, your friends, what do you usually tell them? What do you usually tell them, and what do you think about that?
Sometimes it's hard to tell them because you don't know how they're going to react. They will think you're telling them this out of a point of advantage. Sometimes it's not out of an advantage that you're thinking the way you're thinking or saying the things that you're saying. It is out of just being grateful for what you have. Number one, also the society, the way it views success. You know, a society is going to view success when you're in your S class. But for me, success is so different, and wealth in general. Wealth for me is not only money, vehicles, and all these things. Wealth for me is I was analyzing my life, and I came to realize I'm very wealthy. My net worth was very high comparing to what the banks know or other people know, because I have a loving family. I have friends, good friends, and I have peace and a clean bill of health, you know, and I know God. A very understated.
A lot of people would not agree that that is wealth.
That is wealth for me. Because what does it benefit a man to own the whole world and lose his soul? You know?
Which Bible verse is that?
I will remember it and tell you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It does not add up. You know, Jakero, you could end up dying by a bullet because of wanting to please people with things you don't have to show them a lifestyle that they don't care about.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's you who knows how your shoe is pinching. So you're the decision maker. So if today I'm jobless, but I have my right state of mind, I'm wealthy. Because I don't know how that day ends. I don't know who I'll meet that day. Yeah.
It's very difficult to convince people that way these days. But anyway, we leave the story at where you are at the mall. You realize that you need something bigger for yourself. You go to insurance, does not take a week. And then what happens after that?
I get a call that the organization that I was selling land for is hiring people permanently. The people need to go and interview. They're wanting to retain a team. I was excited. I went there, did the interview. Immediately, I was accepted. I was given a letter.
Did they ask you why you took off?
No, they didn't realize.
It was just a week. It's a very small window.
Yeah, it was a very small window. And then, you know, for marketing, you're out there. So even if you don't come to the office daily, no one will know. So after the interview, they took me on a permanent base. And an opportunity came to go to Gilgil.
Yeah.
People didn't want to go to Gilgil. It was a semi-arid area.
What were you guys going to do in Gilgil?
Just to structure that branch, ensure it runs, and start making sales.
For land?
Yeah.
Did they have land in Gilgil?
Yes. Yeah. So there was something they were trying to achieve, but no one wanted to go to Gilgil. Remember, I'm very young. I don't even know how it looks like. I've never been there. I already have a social life in Thika. I have friends. I have people we're going to church together. A very nice team. I'm a choir member. And now...
Choir member?
Yeah. So, things have changed for me. I didn't know that Gilgil is what it was that time. But I went. I said yes.
Yeah.
I will go.
All right.
Yeah. They're giving me a retainer.
That means that you are living thicker and you are moving houses.
Yes.
To Gilgil.
Yes.
In the Bible, I see people being sent away to go do things, like Jonah. Did you feel like a Jonah at that time? Did you know the Bible that much? Today, I think that you're very much rooted in the Bible. I don't think. By the way, at what point did you really get into God and decided that I am? Is it in Thika or before?
Before I was in Form 2.
You're in Form 2 in CU.
Yeah, I was the CU treasurer after Form 2.
Okay, amazing. Most people leave the Lord after high school.
No, I didn't leave.
Okay.
I didn't leave. So this is me going to Gilgil. I've never been there. I don't know how it looks, but I'm a single girl who has been bought for a new bed by the organization. Some things here and there.
Yeah.
I took off.
Did they set you up properly? Like a very nice place?
I was bought things, paid for rent for 2 months, and here I am.
Okay.
Yeah, going to face this Gilgil that I'm hearing about.
Yeah.
And I go there, this 2014, towards the end, 2015, and I get one project. We sell successfully. You remember where I was? I started at the mall.
Yes.
That's where I got my first sale that enabled me to make 200,000.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You made 200,000 before 20 years, right?
Yeah, I did. And guess what I was telling them? Msinilipe yote. Ntamaliza. Because it was towards December.
Yeah.
Msinilipe yote ntamaliza. But then I thought there was a staff program for people to own property. And this quarter piece of land was going for 100K. And I was like, niko na 200, nitafanya nini na hii 200? I told them, hii moja mtanilipia. That parcel was at Narumoru. Nilipieni huko. Yeah, so I paid for my plot. It was a quarter.
So that is the first land that you own in your life?
Yes, at 19.
At 19?
Yes. So, kidogo, we sell. I get now to start feeling now I need to move again.
What is going on? What is this spirit of moving that has infected you?
Now, you're going to realize for most places that I've gone, I don't stay for more than 3 years. Yes. But later, it comes to impact my life very positively. So I've seen Gilgil. Now it's 2015. There are plans to open a new branch. So we're supposed to think, and I'm supposed to do a proposal where we're going. There's one lady who stays in Embu and lives in Embu, and Embu seems like there's something that could happen. And I'm like, I will go. And I agree to go. I do that proposal, send to the relevant people, and they approve.
The same company?
Yes.
They were not thinking about Embu, but you thought about Embu.
There was a lady who was already there. It had started picking. Customers are coming, and sales have started showing like there could be a lot of potential. Caro, 2015, Embu. Here I come. Embu is not a new territory for me. I went to school there, my primary school, and it's the first language I knew before learning my mother tongue, Kikuyu. So I'm able to converse with people in that language. So why not? I go there, get to a beautiful apartment. I like new places. So I get this nice place to live in, and I'm settled in Embu. We start selling. Things look up. And we started getting good revenue from there. I'm very poor when it comes to company politics because it does not work for me. I have a stand. I'll stand by my stand because it's the right thing to do. So if you want to compromise people and all these things, I'll not be part of that team. Yeah, this time I'm 20 years. And at 20...
You've done a lot in 20 years.
Yeah, so I'm able even to sell. Now I've already known money. And I know the source of money. So there's this one time I went for a hike at Mount Elgon, and there was an open day that was upcoming. It was being organized by other people, but I'm key in my branch. I'm the one who's managing my branch at this juncture. But I needed a break. So I write a letter to go to take an off for like 3, 4, 5 days. And I was approved. When I was there, there came information that I have said, and I told people who had been brought for site visit that there's no project. There are not plots for sale.
There is word
Yes.
that you said that there are no plots for sale.
Yes.
While in real sense, there are lots of plots to be sold.
Yes. And now, at this juncture, I'm at Mount Elgon.
You're not around.
I'm not around. I went for a hike at Mount Elgon. So I come back. Everything is on fire. I write an email. The HR responded, yes. I was told there was a letter I had written. I was not going to be around, and I was not around, so I didn't say it. It was a lot of pressure for me. Remember, I'm 20 years. I don't know how to deal with so much people, malice, and all these things. So I write a letter again. I was not there. These things. This is the evidence that I had written. I'm not going to be around. And now the sales manager comes out and says, I'm the one who said. So there I'm saved. But remember, there's a lot of politics that is going on. Now that things are looking up, so many people are eyeing what I'm doing, eyeing my position.
They want to be the branch manager.
They want to be the ones. And there was no even glory in the position. The glory was in the field. So you're going to make the money.
So then what was going on? So when you are in Gilgil, what is the arrangement with the company? You sell land and you get a commission out of the land that you sell.
But remember that peer, I'm going as a team leader of the team that is...
Okay, but everybody's selling.
Everybody's selling. So my work is to enable other people win.
Okay.
Yeah. Ensure we have land, we have good land. Now the time I started realizing I have something is when my bosses were coming to see the land that I've seen, that I've gotten, and they found me at site. I was doing my kawaida job. Every day, what I will do in a day. I'll go, the surveyor is there. I'm ensuring that the plots are the right sizes. I am holding the tape. The surveyor is the other side. I'm enabling, I want to see. Is it what you're telling me? Is it the right thing?
Yeah.
So my bosses come, they find me there. And it was a team of people. He was having his organization at the side and was like, wow, guess what? I want to work with you. Because of what I've seen you. You expect a manager is going to be at the office. They're not keen on what is happening on ground. So I was very keen on what was happening on ground. Remember, I'm responsible in case of anything going wrong. So now in Embu, things have gone wrong. And now that day is when I knew, anyway, I have something that most people don't have. And I could not put finger to something.
Yeah.
And even when we go for trainings as an institution, you'll see the person who is training us will be like, Carol, you can be so great. You have the capacity and potential to be extraordinary. It is in you, It could not click because I could try analyzing what is this that I'm doing different. But people will speak it to me. They will see it, but I will not see it at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it important to listen to people when they are telling you about who you are?
It is important. It can make you realign your life. It can make you go deep. For me, it made me seek God. What is this that people see in me that I don't see in myself? Yeah. You want to know, Kwani, who am I? Kwani, what are they seeing that I'm not seeing, that I don't see? Yeah.
Do you know of a way of how to know what you're good at in life and what makes you stand away from the crowd?
Just the things that you do naturally. If you're a communicator, you just talk to people naturally. Yeah, you're good in that. If you just hold a pen and images, amazing images come out of that. You're an artistic person. If you just hum a chorus, you're a musician. Yeah. And there are also things that you learn if you want to be good at them. Yeah.
So then something happens where your managers are at the place.
Yeah, they start politicking, and there's no way to get me out of there at that particular moment because I'm thriving. I'm selling. Revenue is coming in. So people group. They want now to be the branch managers. They want to bring men. And I'm not moving. Even in the midst of it all, they're calling me for summons. The HQ was in Thika, and I go. I'm so innocent, Jagero. I'm willing to face anyone and tell them, this is it. There's no one I've spoken to ill. There's nothing wrong that I've done. If you want the office, just come and sit in the office. And at this point, I'm given compulsory leave because there was a meeting that was organized. I was also invited. People said, she does this and this and this, which was untrue. I was called to Thika the following day, given compulsory leave. I was the one manning the branch. But that was a strategy for them not to onboard the other people that are going to come and man the same branch.
Okay.
Remember, it has been my effort from A to Z. Someone called me, part of the management, and told me, Carol, just continue being the great person you are. It could not sink at that time, but you have something special. Just continue doing it. Does not matter what happens. When he told me that, now I started, what is happening? So I went there, got a compulsory leave. When you got a compulsory leave, that time it was a big deal, So I went home.
Do they give you the retainer?
I got the retainer, but I told the senior money guy that time, you know what? Even at home, I can do something. Just facilitate me. Yani, I'm willing to do it. It does not matter what. And I thank God I was naive at that time. I didn't know that I had to have boundaries, that I can even go out there and do other different things and get into other organizations. Imagine I was still willing to die there. My worries were, how am I going to pay this house that I'm living in? I could not even find enough energy to speak when now the guy instructed someone else, was the GM at that time, to facilitate me. When I called him to facilitate me, he told me, where can you watch Afro cinema? They want to decapacitate me by putting me in the house. So it was too much pressure. I even had cystic acne. Cystic acne, your face breaks out. And you become like you're white. You have pimples that are having pus.
Because of stress?
Yes. Mine was triggered by stress. Remember at this juncture, I'm accommodating too much. I'm still willing to fight because I knew I have something to offer. But you guys are not seeing it. That's what I'm feeling at this point. So this guy tells me, when I watch Afro cinema.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel like, no, there's nothing else I can do beyond here. I just decided to sit with myself. I could not even pray, so I got a notebook. I could write every day. I just write letters to God. I write, and then I write a scripture in the bottom. Every day. I did that every day. And I could go out, got to a place where I would want to, just distraction, go to a lady who used to do my hair, but I told her, I'll be coming there. I'll want to learn to do things. So I went there. I'll undo people's hair. Remember where I'm coming from. So people would see me and they're like, it's not matching. Why are you doing this? No one would understand. But at the same time, I also remembered what they've done is just stopped me from going to the office, the physical office. But not being whom I am in my best. I still had clients. So we had projects. There was a project in Malindi. There was a project in...
For the same company?
Yeah. Embu, there was a project in Mbere. I took my notebook. I wrote contacts. I wrote. That day, that month, by the end of the month, I had made over 200,000. It was 210 to be precise.
From the same company?
For the same organization.
That told you to sit down and watch
Yes,
Afro cinemas. But
yes.
then, once you've sold, there is nothing they can do.
Once I've sold, they pay me my money. I was not told not to sell. I was just told not to go to work.
There's a difference.
There's a difference. So, I still have the opportunity for me to live and thrive because that is my natural element.
Okay.
So, I've made all these sales. I've sold 2 houses. That's a lot of revenue. It was around 4 million and something. We were selling at 2.8. That was 5 million and something. So, they were shocked that I could do what I did. Then this same HR, after my time was over, calls me and asks me, "Where do you want to go? Which office? Which branch? We can take you to another branch outside of that one, that specific one."
Yeah.
But remember, I'm the one. I remember even the head of the organization used to come to that office and they're like, "I want to be staying in that office where I used to stay because of how I organized things to be made, the chairs, the office cabinets, and everything." So there was a lot of interest.
I'm almost going to say that you've got affinity for making your offices the way they want to look.
Yes.
Okay.
So at this time, I tell them, I don't want to sit in an office. I am thriving in marketing. That's where I want to go.
Really?
I want to be the least. I don't care even about the retainer. I don't care about being called a branch manager. I just don't care.
Ilikuwa kiburi ama that was...
Yeah, ilikuwa kiburi. Because what they thought of me is not what I am. I tried convincing them with my words. They could not hear. I showed them what I've made of.
So now you go into selling.
Now I go into selling. Proper selling. Now I decide, you know what, guys? This is not the only area I can thrive. And I started speaking that I'm global. I can go anywhere and start selling. I'm limitless. That's what I start telling myself. I remember, now, the managers, they came, they were onboarded, there were men who had come from Nakuru, and they were like, yeah. So they wanted to be sitting me in meetings and humiliating me. And I decided, you know what? There's the next county that I can go to. And I started going to Meru. Yeah. Now they started complaining, oh, she's so rude. She does not go to meetings. She does not come when you tell her to come. In their minds, they're supposed to control me like puppets. They're forgetting they're sitting on what I made. So I can still make something else out of that.
Yeah.
You know? I'm still the one who made that. I have the capacity to make 100 of that. Because I know how it got there. So they started saying I'm rude. Nini. So now, seniors will come. When I go to those meetings, they will say, you know what? Your place is outside, but you need to be coming to the office for meetings. You know what? They were saying outside is for the dogs. And I made a choice. I'm not just Bosco. I'm not an ordinary dog. Yes. I decided to define. Either I'm going to be a fox, a wolf, or Bosco.
A fox, a wolf, or a Bosco?
Yes. And I decided to be the hybrid one. I'll rather be a wolf. And I set on a new path of going to Meru. I'll do Nairobi, and I don't have a car this time. I'll do Nairobi in the morning. By 10, I'm in Nairobi. I've collected my checks. I'm going back to Embu. I have clients. I've booked a vehicle from T-Room that will come picking me in Embu. By midnight, I must be in Meru. So I'll nap for 2 hours, be in Meru by midnight or 1, and I have another day tomorrow.
And you're working this hard and you You're just a young girl of 21 now?
20.
20?
21 found me in Meru. Yeah. So at 21, now they've come. They've seen now, I've been able to make another office in Meru. Guess what they used to do? When we have gone for marketing, they will even send Kanjo people to come harass us.
Why? But it's an office. It's your office.
It's our office, but because...
Our means what?
It's our office, Meru people office.
Yeah,
But
okay.
because we've started thriving, remember now, our sales are not being reported in Embu. We are reporting our sales in Meru. So they even come to that Meru. They come, the Kanjo comes and picks our chairs. You know how you must pay for all these things? They were all done, but they've insisted that our things must go. This was for us to surrender. Remember, we were with the lady that I found in Embu. So we don't surrender. We are not going to surrender. We are not going to retreat. We had one strategy: prayer and showing up. Yeah, prayer and showing up combined.
How does... Are they the same people that auctioned you?
Yes.
Tell me about that story, because now I want to start asking you about land issues.
Now we set an office. We are doing very well. I'm living in Meru, but 2019,
Yes.
the organization is not delivering to clients. So cash flows are down. Yeah. The senior managers now have started being greedy. We produce, they eat. Yeah. They mismanage. So at this juncture, I've not been paid for a whole year. I had bought a car. When I'm 21, I bought a second-hand car to learn how to drive. Remember, I have money now.
Yeah.
And then now I can buy. My car was coming from China. Japan, sorry. Yeah, so I had a belter as I wait for my Allion. And I bought, and all went well. Come 2029, there's no money to pay us. And I thought, now I need to start thinking of alternative ways of making money. That time, there's this thing called Forex.
Allah.
Not disclaimer, not the current Forex. If you know, you know.
Yes.
The real Forex. Yes.
And then what happens?
I get my money. I get a loan from my employer. My accounts are good. I have good savings. I've been saving every month.
Okay.
So I have the capacity to get 650,000. And I decide, why not? I get the money. I invest this money in Nairobi, in a building along University Way, somewhere behind that shelf.
What do you mean you put money in a building?
There was this concept.
Okay.
You bring your money. You'll be getting 20%
Oh my God.
of the money you invest. Hey, and I'm like, you know what?
Come closer to the mic.
My money should work for me. I go and invest this money, and I get 2 months return. Guess what happens? CMA comes, raids this person's office because he's not registered with CMA. And the money goes to Lioshua proper. Now I'm traumatized.
650,000.
Yeah.
The most amount of money I've been assured is 80,000.
I was assured 650.
Almost $1 million.
Yes. And I'm just a young girl. So my employer has stopped paying us. We're still there. Have you ever seen those people that are loyal and ask how they go there? You're being abused, but you're still there. You're being mistreated, but you're still there. Because they convinced you that we are the best. No one will treat you better than we're treating you here. You tell them, here, we're not doing things right. We are making a mistake, and they don't hear. So we're not paid. So I don't have the capacity to pay these installments for my loan. we still continue. We continue. We are struggling. We're making sales. Sometimes you're paid. Sometimes you're not paid. So I decided, you know what? This is not the only thing I can do. Yeah. But they're calling me to pay my loan. I paid kidogo. But because they are not paying me, they're still my employer, remember. Something happened. They came one day, took me to Timau. You know Timau?
Timau is a place.
Yes, Timau is a place near Nanyuki, between Nanyuki and Meru. They wanted me to go there and start a new office there. Remember my culture? Living one place, going to the other place, thriving. They come, install people. I go elsewhere, thrive, install people, you know. Now they saw an opportunity of me going to Nanyuki. And one told me, you know, I'm even going to ensure you're on the billboard. There's going to be a good campaign that is going to run for you. This time, I'm tired. But I didn't know I was inside the hive. I was bold. And it was the top management. And I asked them, what have you done for the people that have given you? How are you treating us?
You are asking them?
Yes. The board. You know what? They called me to Nairobi. I refused to go. They said, hiyo gari ndo inafanya ana behave hivyo.
Pourquoi?
Start putting pressure.
For the loan?
Yeah, for the loan. And they've not paid me for a year. They have my dues of money that can even out that. So this time, with my savings, I decide 2020 late 2019, early 2020, I can do yogurt. Went to Isiolo, got a small house and a shop. And I started making my yogurt.
You're leaving land? You're leaving a sale of land?
I'm leaving these people who are not paying me. So now I've refused to go to Nanyuki. And I've made my stand that it's a no. And I won't even go to that meeting. I didn't know I was going to be summoned again because of asking them the truth. So here I'm doing milk, sleeping in Meru, going every morning, sometimes now staying in that small house that I have. One day, someone called me, you know, next week we're going to auction you. I didn't take it serious. These are
auctioneers calling you?
No, my colleagues in the circle.
They're telling you you're going to auction you?
Yeah. We're going to come for that car if you don't pay up that money in full.
Do you think the office is instigating all this?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They could not stand the fact that I asked the right questions to the right people. And they still want me to go and mess again and again and again and again.
So, long story short, they take the car.
They take the car. It was a month after my 25th birthday. My mother knows nothing that is going on. I tell her that morning. I'm not even there when they're auctioning me. My landlord, her husband is there. They call me. These people have come. He's a lawyer. These people have come. They want to take your car. And I tell him, you know, I have a loan. I've not been managing to pay. And at that point, I felt so vulnerable.
Where are you when the car is being taken?
I'm in Isiolo. And the auctioneers, they can see where the car is. It is in Meru. Parked where I live.
So they take away the car?
My friend who works for IPOA, I call her, I tell her, Liz, you know what? These people have come for the car and the key is in my bedroom. Go and give it to them. Because the other option was for them to tow it. And I'll still be charged for that cost. For that towing cost. So I decided, let them take it. My landlord asked me, are you sure, Caro? You sure you don't want to battle this? What hurt me most is not the towing part. It's not the auctioning part. It's the part where who is auctioning you?
Your people.
My people. They're the people that have built me. They're the people that are... Remember, I just see good things in people. They're the people that gave me this opportunity. So now I've tried calling him. He's not even answering the phones. And I feel so vulnerable at that juncture. And I call my mother and I tell her, you know what? This and this is happening. This time I'm crying.
How much was the car?
I had bought it. It was a Toyota Allion, new model. It was a new model at that time. I had bought it at 1.4. Was it 1.8? Somewhere in between them. So, now...
So they were taking your car for 650?
They were taking my car for 650. My arrears had accrued to 840. They have my savings of 250. They have my arrears of over a year that they've not paid me. But that didn't matter to them. That's what I wanted to call this guy, tell him they still owe me this amount of money so we can even it out. But he does not answer. And they tore the car. At that particular moment, I felt so broken. And I called my mom, and she told me, she didn't know that I have all these debts and these things going on. And I tell her they have come for it. One thing she told me, now I'm wailing. She told me, you know what? I gave birth to you naked. And that's the time I loved you. Yeah. Not when you bought cars, not when you became an adult. That time I saw you is when I loved you. And those words kept me moving, kept me going all along.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Meru, I remember now the car has gone. No one knows apart from the people I told. There's this one girl who was working for a POA, the one who gave them the key. That was my landlord. So I'm walking in shame, but at least not many people know. It's just my landlord and this girl. So I start withdrawing. Remember, people were associating me. People used to call me. It was a KCN. Yule Karwa KCN. Where are we meeting? Car wash, parkings, you know? To some extent, I've also lost my social life.
Yeah.
Because you're going to meet you're with your car, you're with your car, and we're together.
Yeah.
You know?
Girls trip.
Yes. We're going for road trips and all that. And now the organization that has auctioned me, the people that built me, that I trusted, I worked for, did all that work for.
Did they? Something is not clear to me. They also own the circle.
They also own that circle.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So they will make decisions. And if there's pressure, you're going to face it. And at this time, they're also hurt because now clients had started also coming
After them.
Big time. So hurt people, Jakero. So they started hurting everyone. At this time now, my landlord has seen what has happened. I go for 7 months without the capacity to pay rent.
You're not selling land you can't sell for any other company?
I got another company in Isiolo. This girl introduced me to her cousin. Her cousin, they were in a chama that was selling land. I started selling land, but it is in Isiolo. It's COVID time.
Yeah. Stuff.
I managed to sell 3 plots to my friend, and they were nice, and everything went well. But now we had to close and stay in the house.
Because of COVID?
Because of COVID.
Yeah. Okay.
So I had to close my shop that I had done with my savings. I don't have a car. I don't have anything. Because I secured my friend with my title deed for a loan. They never paid even a dime. Yeah.
I want us to talk about land. I want to ask you a few questions about land, and I want to ask you, because now you own Mopek Investments, which is now selling amazing land in Ngong. Right now you are having one that is called
Waridi Scenic.
Waridi.
Yeah.
Okay. We want to talk about that now, but I want to ask you questions about land. But first of all, give me a minute.
Okay.
I hope that you are enjoying that episode, people of the internet. You know, everybody says there is no job, and that is true. Also, that was me 10 years ago. The problem is that everybody is trying to get a job in their own town, in their own city, in their marketplace. They ask friends for jobs, mothers call uncles, uncles call fathers, but there are no jobs, right? Let me tell you what no one is telling you. Jobs migrated online. What I actually mean is there are many, many jobs around the world, and there is no one to do them. I have worked for a long time online, I think more than 10 years. I work for Americans, I work for Europeans, I work for the Chinese, the Australian, Canadians, the Ugandans, name all of them. And last year, I had a eureka moment. I said to myself, you know what? I should compile what I have been doing for the last 15 years. So in 2024, I wrote a book called Goldmine, 18 Side Hustles for Africans. And it sold a lot of copies. In fact, I was going for, sometimes I was receiving 500 orders in a day. In 2025, something happened. AI came. I think in 2025, AI came. AI came in 2024, but in 2025, it is here with us. And people say AI is taking away their jobs. And for me, I'll say false. There are actually AI jobs. Na mimi ni nani? I created more jobs. We now have in my book 25 online and offline side hustles that you can do anywhere in the world, whether you are in the village, whether you are in your small town, whether you're in a marketplace, whether you are in your house, you can do them. In this powerful volume 2, I share 25 new actionable online hustles specifically researched and tailored for Africans. My new book provides clear step-by-step guidance, drawing from my extensive experience and research, including the mistakes I have made and lessons I have learned over 15 years in this online job market. You can become an executive assistant to busy folks in Europe, America, and Canada. You can also get paid for tasks like watching videos and taking online surveys. There are many of them and they're in my book. You can also build a business as a virtual assistant, start an e-commerce without a shilling. You can also become an affiliate marketer or an online English tutor. And you can also do tens of AI jobs, and they're all in these books. If you have a job, that is fine, but I know around you there are so many people that are always looking for jobs and at home watching Netflix. Buy this book for your brother, for your sister, for your mother, cousin, husband, who is back at home all day, all night watching Netflix. Okay? Buy it for your friend, that friend who is always asking you for cash, you can buy this book for them. All the information is in the description below. You can also inbox me, you can WhatsApp me, or you can go to my website, which is oduorjagero.co.ke. The book is only 1,000 Kenya shillings. Or if you're anywhere around the world, the book is $10. So thank you very much. Back to programming. All these things that you did, starting from the age of, let's say, is it 18 or 17? 18.
Yeah, 17.
Yes. And you realize that now I need to have a company that does the same thing. I want to ask you a few questions about what is it, a Kenyan who wants to buy land, okay? What are some of the things that they should know? That, like, for example, if your brother came to you and asked you, Caro, I want to buy land. What are some of the things that you are telling them or you are letting them know about before they pay, before they do anything?
Before they pay, I even tell this to my clients.
Yes.
Just commit. Do a commitment of 10%. If you find any fault with anything in the due diligence that you're going to do, I'll refund that money. Yeah. Including the transaction fee. Okay. Yes. I'm not talking about Mopek. Yeah. I'm talking about any person who wants to buy land. Before they put any money in, before they do anything, they have just heard that Udur Jagero is selling land in Kisumu. And Udur Jagero is anatangaza online that they are selling land in Kisumu. Enda Kisumu, go to Kisumu. You go to Kisumu? Yes. If you're not going to Kisumu, send someone to Kisumu. Someone you know. It does not have to be a relative, by the way. Because I've seen very many people send their relatives that they don't think they want something. They want money on top of your money. Let me tell you the truth. Yeah. Especially when you're in the diaspora. So send someone you trust. Let them go to Kisumu. Personally, I'll drive to Kisumu. Come see what Jagero is selling there. When I like it, I want documentation for it. I want a copy of title deeds. A copy of title deed? Yeah. Your mutation copy. What copy? Mutation. I need to see the mutation.
Are you able to explain to the audience what a mutation copy
A
is?
mutation is a document that shows the layout of the property, how it has been subdivided.
Okay.
Yes. And I need to confirm whether what you have is what is in the lands office.
So this mutation copy will also be at the lands office?
Yes. It's going to come from the lands office, but you already have it. Because they subdivided the land. Yes.
Which anybody can make on a computer. So what is another layer that I need to confirm that this mutation copy that I have is also legally present somewhere else?
It should be signed. You're going to do a search number one of the property.
Okay.
Information must match. It needs to match with what you got from the office. That one must match. So the other thing, ask questions to this person that you're buying from. Yeah.
What are some of the questions that you are asking from this person?
The history of the land. Get to know the history. These are some of the. This is the process of how I do also my due diligence.
Okay.
I want to know the history, of this property.
When you say history, what do you mean by history?
There's a document called a green card.
A green card.
So I'll call someone at the lands office. I want to apply for a green card, all through a lawyer. Yeah. But when you do the search, there's going to be a registrar stamp that they have confirmed to you that land is okay. So if the registrar confirms with the search, you're good. Now, it's for you to now come on board and you want to pay. You're interested. Do you have a lawyer?
So somebody who is buying, you should be able to talk with a lawyer at
Talk
least.
with a lawyer. Because what happens when you involve your lawyer in all these things, they're going to verify for you. But remember, a lawyer is going to verify based on the documents you're going to present to them.
They do not take their initiative to go and query.
Most won't go to site.
Okay.
So that will be your responsibility. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then after that, now, how do you pay 10%?
You pay 10%. The law allows you to pay property within 90 days. 10%, and then the rest of the money within 90 days. Yeah. If everything is clean and well, you can also pay cash.
Okay. But then the other question that that a lot of people might also be asking is, once I have paid, what happens? But in fact, right now, I now want us to go into your company and talk about Mopek. Because now I'm going to ask you a lot of other questions around Mopek. And at what point, when did you decide that, you know what, I want to start a land buying and selling company?
When I was broken, I was too broken. After the auction, it's COVID. I have nothing. 10 shillings is a lot of money this time. Remember, I even used to pay people's school fees when I used to have money. So I asked God, let there be purpose out of this pain. Let it not just be pain. Let this pain not be wasted. So a friend of mine that I met during that time had prayed that, God, you know what? Your word tells me that you feed the birds of the air. They sow no seed. They don't harvest. They put in no barns, but you feed them. I am officially your sparrow. Yeah. That is to the level that I went when it came to God providing for me.
Yeah. I
decided to be a sparrow. I met this lady. Her name is Doreen. We met in church. We used to fellowship in the same church. She used to be in ushering, and I used to be in media team. So, we started warming up to each other. And remember, I told God, I'm not going to tell anyone, but I'm a sparrow. I'll eat, I'll drink. I don't know how, but I know it will happen. So Doreen, she used to see me with my car. And she's like, ulipeleka gari wapi? Naambia niliuza.
Karoa KCN.
So there's no Karoa KCN. It's just that girl.
Okay.
And I'm not telling anyone what is happening to me. So we're friends. She comes to my life. She now realizes I'm jobless. So Doreen, we met one day because someone told her that I know how to cook. And it said that, you know what, guys, we can go to my house and make samosas. Why not? So in the process of making samosas, they were so delicious. That's how our friendship started, you know? And she's now started coming to my place. We started warming up to each other. She realized that I'm not having somewhere to get money. You know what she started doing? She started shopping without her knowing anything that is happening to my life. A to Z. Everything. Lotion, sanitaries. She was shopping cabbage, flour,
Are there friends?
oil.
Have there friends that can look at you and tell you that my friend needs me?
She was able to realize that.
Okay.
You know, I had prayed. I don't want even. You know, when you lose so much, even people go. When you get, you know, when it rains, it pours. When I started losing, I lost things, people, and everything. You lose like that. So at this moment, she's the only one who is now my friend at this juncture, who is coming to me. Another friend, Liz, adopted me to her pay slip. She was giving me 5K per month.
There are those people.
Yeah, God gave me those people. That was God. Doreen used to shop everything for me. So she used to work for a Chinese company in these TV things, decoders and all this. So she used to tell me, when you're bored, just come to my office. Sometimes I will go, sometimes I stay for so long without going. So fast forward, she one day came, we became friends. She's now coming for a sleepover. And she asked me, what have you been up to? This is around 6 months, not being able to pay even for this house. And she does not know. She has been shopping. She used to come and see my oil jar. She would pick that jar. She used to buy oil. She used to live with her mom. She used to buy with that 20-liter mtungi. So my jar of oil is running out. She will pick that, go refill, pick the soap jar, go refill. She used to buy in bulk and bring them to me. When she does that, I'll sleep crying the whole night.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
I am crying.
amazing. What is her name?
Doreen.
Doreen.
Yeah, Motis, yeah. The reason I'm crying is because of how much love God is showing me. You know, I'm feeling like I even don't deserve this much love because of how I've been with people who've shown me a lot of hatred. They never appreciated. This person has come, they're just seeing a need in my life. I don't even have anything to offer. You know? I just used to make yogurt and hawk yogurt. Like, you see the way I'll do deliveries for yogurt to the people I used to sell to when I was in Isiolo. I used to come with some in Meru and deliver to those people. So that's all I have. So when I don't have orders, I'm sleeping from 5 p.m. to 5 p.m. the following day. I don't have somewhere to go. I'll just stand and toast in my bed. No cooking, no nothing. Just staying in bed from 5 p.m. to 5 p.m. So my prayer was just one, that I don't get depressed. I used to love it when it rains because I used to really yell and shout and express myself to God. I used to tell him that I'm not yelling because I hate you. I'm yelling because of how I'm feeling. I'm just expressing how I'm feeling. I feel a lot of pain. I don't know what to do with it. That's why I'm crying. But at the end of the day, I know you're my hope. I know there's nothing that I can be able to accomplish without you. It's not out of bitterness that I'm crying. I'm crying because you're my only hope, and I need to express what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I at that time I surrendered, and I was like, you know what? You can take in everything I have, including my body parts, including any. I just surrender, as long as I remain sane. Yeah, as long as I still have the mental capacity that I have right now. I'm just praying not to be depressed.
Yeah.
Is that too much to ask God? You know, that was the conversation I used to have with God. I didn't know that was very healthy. I was expressing myself. Now I know because of the mental health education that is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was my outlet. Only that. And because I'm not eating, I started now doing intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
So one day I decided, let me combine this with prayer. And I prayed. On that day, I had audibly. you're going to go to Nairobi. Nairobi, I used to go just to Tao, and I go back to Meru. I didn't know the environments or anything. So during those times, one day I went, Doreen was sleeping in, and she brought me a notebook from her work. So I don't have anything to do, so I take a pen. I start writing Jagero, how I'll treat my employees, how I'll treat my suppliers, how I'll treat my
Your
customers,
clients.
how I'll treat them. I'm so broken, but there was still a spark. This spark comes out. One day, Doreen, we are months into this friendship. She's sleeping over now. One day, when she was going to work, she asked me, by the way, what are you up to? Kwani umekuwa ukikaa tu kwa nyumba hivi peke yako and there's nothing you're doing with your life? What are you up to? And that day, I was the most vulnerable person. I told her, I'm just trying to live. I'm just taking care of my mind now. It's the only thing that I have. And I told her the truth. We cried for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. We cried for 2 hours. 2 good hours. That time, she told me, give me a notebook. Guess what she did? She told me, let's do a SWOT analysis. And that's where I realized I still had something to offer. The things I lost were things that were outside of me, and I still had things that are inside of me. And Doreen helped me to do a SWOT analysis. She told me, send me your CV. She made me my CV. Yeah. Like, I was getting too much kindness from her, and I was like, God, I'm so grateful. Is this how you answer prayers? Remember, I'm in my 6th month in this house. You know what she told me? It was a 2-bedroom master and suite. Caro, you don't even need this house. You don't need it. But I was asking her, I had a very sweet landlord. Remember, she has seen me with the family from being auctioned. I used to pay them with checks, rent here, 3 months, 4 months, so they know me. When I have money, I will not withhold it from them. This time I'm not even able to pay rent. They are feeding me. Pam was even buying me clothes at that time.
Who is Pam?
My landlady.
Really?
Yeah.
What a great landlady. I hope we are going to the place where you are starting the...
Yes.
Yes.
This is where we are going to.
Okay.
So during that season and that time, my landlord is feeding me, telling me, sending people to knock at my door. So I don't have myself. It was that bad. But I thank God for those people. This SWOT analysis is what Doreen enabled me see. Remember, I've been doing SWOT analysis for other things. But for my life is where I drew the line. But there's someone who has come and told me, you still can do this. You still can do this. That is the point I realized. By the way, I still had something to offer. She enabled me, first, move out of that house. She told me, you know what? We're going to look for a smaller house. You can fit in a bedsitter. And I was asking her, how am I going to leave Pam? She's been so kind. Now it's COVID, you cannot even go home. I can't even go home to be with my parents. So she tells me, don't worry. Pam used to call me when she comes over for weekends to help her organize her things in her house. She's not calling me so that I go organize, just so I have company. Yeah. She will buy me fruits, buy me things. Yani Jagero, I received so much kindness out of my landlady. I even don't know what I can do for her even today. Now, we start sending my CV. I get a call from a guy. I see him online at midnight. He's someone that we've been talking, we've never met, that I was introduced to one of my clients. His name was Peter. Hi, we start talking. What's up? What's happening? Remember, now I've started speaking, telling people my truth. From the day I told Doreen, that weight became lighter, and I was able to share with people what is happening. So, why are you awake at this hour? Why are you awake at this hour? So we chat and we decide, let's talk in the morning. So he calls me, I tell him that my status is bad. He tells me, oh, I know someone who is starting his own organization and you can talk to him. Ama, send me your CV he's going to call you. Remember who made my CV? My friend Doreen. We organize for an interview. I go. I don't get a job. So at this juncture, whatever happens, happens. We go for a month. Remember, God told me I'm going to go to Nairobi. Another client of mine used to live in Wangige, and he's like, Carol, why don't you come to this side? It's easier when you're closer to the city than when you're that far. I'm like, how now? Are you seeing the mud that I'm in now? And you're telling me to move? How will I move even? The day I got my first 1,000, I was straightening it.
We need to quicken to the way you start the company.
Yes. Now this is where I start. I got employed in Westlands.
Okay.
The contact Peter gave me calls me
Peter
now.
is the midnight guy.
Yes.
Okay.
His friend, who was called Peter also,
Okay.
is hiring a team.
Okay.
And I got hired in Westlands. Go to this interview. I get this job. And I'm so excited. I walk that day from Church Road.
Church Road in Westlands.
Yes. To Westlands, the mall shopping center. I'm not even feeling that I'm getting tired. It's quite a distance. But I'm just so grateful. I'm calling people, telling them that I've found a job. I got to the interview on Wednesday. They were calling me, by Friday, you must report here. They told me, no, by Monday come, but we need you on Friday. We go for dedication for the property, then I will start selling. So I had like 2 days to get a house, 2 days to move from Meru. I don't have money. Peter, the midnight guy, is the one who sent me 8K for me to be able to come for the interview.
In Nairobi?
In Nairobi.
You are, where are you?
I'm in Meru. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That time, I gave up. I'm not even making... You see the way you prepare for an interview? I didn't even prepare. I had some things in my head that I even never removed. Called finger coils. And I was like, if I get it, I get it. If God does... I prayed a prayer that God will take me to where I'm needed. So I go there and things start looking up. I'm now in Wangige. I'm now in Nairobi. I'm now Lower Kabete area, and things are looking up. We start selling land in Ngong. 8 months into it, I'm loving it. God gave me favor. I'm thriving. Jakiro, I had so much debt. Because remember, I've not been working in like an year. I've been foot to mouth. And during that process, I died of personal identities, things about me that died in me. So I worked there for 8 months, and things don't go as I thought they would go. 2 weeks before I was laid off, I call this girl, and she's like, I'm calling her to ask her about property. But she calls me and tells me, gosh, why did you call me now? I ask her, why? You know, I have this information I know about you. Your boss does not want you there in the next 2 weeks. It was September. I asked her, why? Because you did this. I just went to a funeral, to the girlfriend's mother funeral. We knew they were dating, but he thought that's the first time now I'm knowing they're dating. So he felt like, you know, you've known too much about me and you have to go. I was like, you know what? In this organization, they also said, you might be the best selling, which I was that time, but not know how to play company politics. When they said that, and I'm the best seller in a meeting I knew I'm going to leave. I just don't know the date. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm a salesperson, not a politician. And I knew a day is coming, but I didn't know when. So this girl tells me, it is in 2 weeks that is going to happen. So I had to organize myself. In less than 2 weeks, I am going to leave this employment. What will my life be? But remember, I became very frugal. I'm starting life again. I went to a bed sitter. That's where I started. So I have some money that I'm saving.
Quicken to Mopek, quicken to Mopek.
No,
because we are past time. Yeah.
These savings are the savings that I'm using to start Mopek.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
One in 8 months, you earned a lot of money.
Yeah. In 8 months, I made substantial money. And then God gave me favor with people. And I got someone that we can do this with.
Okay.
And that's how Mopek began.
Wow. What a beautiful story.
Yeah.
Now, about Mopek. Tell me, do you remember the day that you registered it and you had the company papers in your hand? Do you remember that day?
Yeah, it was November of 2021.
How did you feel?
Just a month after I was let go, I felt, this is what I was born to do. Yeah, it might be small, insignificant, not there yet.
Yeah.
But there's something inside me so strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Is there a reason why you called it Mopek?
Yeah, there's a reason why I called it Mopek.
Okay.
Yes. There's something my boss had told me. You remember my first boss?
Which one?
The ones that were auctioning me?
Yes. In Meru.
Yes. He told me, if you continue the way you're continuing, before you're 30, you're going to be a millionaire. Guess what that did to me? It used to come into my mind sometimes, and I remember. But there was no hope of being a millionaire by 30. So, but I still had it in my mind. They saw things that I never saw about myself. So I used to hold to that. And I just told God, I'm going to be faithful. I'm just going to do things that you've created me to do. All I need is your favor. Just give me favor with men. And God give me favor with men. I might not be a millionaire where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm grateful to be where I am going there. Yeah, but in Mopek,
I came
several millions.
I came to your office. It looks amazing. The employees are looking great. There is a lot of love in the office. There is nice tea in the office. There is.
Yeah.
Why Mopek? What do you want to give people with Mopek?
I want you never to lose the way I lost, because I felt pain for you, Jagero. You don't have to feel that pain. Yeah, I'll not wish it on anyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when somebody wants to buy land from you, they're buying land from good people.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Do you really think so?
I know so. I don't think. I know so. Yeah, I know so, and I've lived so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the life that I live every day.
You're a team of about 6, 7, 10 now?
Yeah, we're more than 10.
More than 10.
Yeah.
Tell me about the properties that you're selling.
So far, we've been able to give titles.
Okay.
Since 2022, because it's when we settled on a project and all that.
Okay.
That is.
You started with the new regime.
Yes. I was in Hong Kong that time. That's when we were starting.
Bottom up.
I would say that. Yeah, but that's the same time we were coming on board, and we've been able to give over 150 titles.
150 titles.
Yeah. You know what this means? Someone started with us and they've taken over maybe 6 months to pay.
Yeah.
And we've delivered. Sales are made in different times and we've been able to deliver.
Okay. What is the property right now that you're most excited about?
Woo! Waridi Scenic.
Waridi?
Scenic. Yeah, this is our 6th phase.
Okay.
Yeah.
6th phase.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
We've been able to deliver the project. Now this is our 6th delivery we'll be having. We're issuing title deeds for our phase 2, 3, 4 as we go now to Waridi Scenic.
Waridi Scenic is the one in Ngong.
Yes.
The place is called what in Ngong?
Kimuka.
Yeah. When you're coming from Nairobi, how do you end up in Kimuka?
It's 28 kilometers from Nairobi, CBD, and 15 kilometers from Ngong. Okay. So from CBD, Route 111.
Route 111.
Yeah. Kuna buses ziko commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Na railways. So the choice is yours. So after that, you get to Ngong Town.
Okay.
After Ngong Town, my team is going to pick you up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And take you to Kimuka.
Kimuka
is on your way to Suswa.
Okay. So you go up the hill and then on a Teremka.
Yes. You go, as you're going to Suswa, just 15 kilometers from Ngong. Yeah. And our properties are very ideal for residential.
Okay.
I'm sure when we go there, I just want you, Jagero, to do one thing. Just try me. You. Not anyone else.
Try you in what way?
You give me an opportunity to sell you a property. We walk the journey together. And you see,
Okay.
if you're happy, now we can do even another podcast you telling people about the property.
Yeah. There is a time there was a lot of jam coming to Nairobi through Naivasha. And then Mr. Fixer, my friend that we were with, we took the other road to the end of railway. See, huku ndio huko,
Yeah.
And then and it was so beautiful.
Yes.
There is a place that looks like an escarpment. When you are going up, as you approach Nairobi, there is something that looks like a table up there.
Like a Table Mountain?
Yes.
Yes. That's the views that we are enjoying that side. Yes.
Okay. How much is a plot of land?
1.3.
1.3 million.
Yes, but for you, I'll give you a discount. I'll give you 1.1 because we've not launched. After the launch, it's going to be 1.3.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're going to do this test, you and I,
Thank you.
so that we see how it goes. And then if you're satisfied, you can call your friends.
Okay.
We can start with a site visit.
The site visit.
Yes.
For sure. Thank you very much. I love the story. The story of a 17-year-old going through the ranks all the way to having your own company and doing what you've always loved, selling to people and making sure that people have land. It's I think when people buy land and they have the title deed, what do you usually see in their eyes?
Oh my God, so much joy.
Uh-huh.
During title handling days, at some point, I tear up because I'm so much overjoyed. Those people don't know they are my answered prayers.
They're not
They're not just ordinary. I prayed to meet them. I prayed that they don't lose, and they met them, they've bought. I have a client of mine who is constructing. Her name is Nora. Nora has, it's been amazing with my clients. When they come, they don't want to buy from someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a journey of making new friends and just getting new relationships, delivering. We go to another place, they just want to buy. I've seen God answering prayers and giving me favor and giving me good people. Yeah.
How do people get you when they want to buy from Mopek?
You can just call us.
What's the number?
Numbers 0797 887 887.
Yeah.
That's our office line.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for the people that want to email you from abroad
Or
WhatsApp you, the same WhatsApp number?
Yeah, they can WhatsApp that number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know the website of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
info@mopekinvestment.co.ke.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Sawa. Thank you very much. I wish you the best.
Thank you.
From Odur Jagero and Dialogues with Jagero. I hope that you might make people comfortable by giving them shelter and giving them a place to, put up their small, nice little garden. Well, I see Zippy sometimes getting out and doing a little bit of sprinkling of our vegetables.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, people of the internet. This was Caroline Macharia. I like her name a lot, Kerigo.
Yeah.
I like the name that Kerigo Macharia.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
So we just hit 100,000. Now we are at 112,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you very much for making us go through the 100,000 mark. Google is sending us the silver plaque. Is on the way. They have given us the check on our YouTube account. And we have just surpassed 500,000 on TikTok. We have surpassed 500,000 on Facebook, and we have surpassed 30,000 on Instagram. And so, God is good
all the time.
Until another episode, bye for now.